Hey gems, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to bring you guys a review slash demo. Y'all, I really I'm like over this video because I've done it like 3 times now. So basically what I wanted to come here and just kind of tell you guys is about the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. If you don't know who Kat Von D is, she is a famous tattoo artist who came out with a makeup line which is now in Sephora, and she's an amazing artist. Love her work, and I really do love her products, but this one thing I'm really having trouble with, so I want to kind of talk about the whole entire line with you guys, as well as I will have a little demo here next to me so you guys can see. So I'm gonna go in order so that way you guys can see me talking about each product and then see each product being demoed. So the first product I want to talk to you guys about is the Lock It Tattoo Foundation, the liquid foundation. It says it's full coverage, 24-hour wear, transfer resistant, matte finish, fragrance free, oil free. Now I can tell you that I do feel like it's oil free. It is completely a matte finish. This is a full coverage foundation. There's no light medium going on at all with this foundation. It is beat your face, cake face foundation. Okay. Transfer resistant. I do still feel like it does come off on the skin. Now the foundation I have on right now is not the Kat Von D foundation. It's actually my CoverGirl foundation, because right after I did this demo I realized that this foundation is too red for me, and this is the second one. Kat Von D selection in Sephora is about 14 shades with the liquid foundation, and the first one I tried was number 71. 71 was way too light for me. It was too yellow basically, so when I first put it on it looked really nice, but as I noticed after like highlighting and contouring and all that stuff, it was basically just kind of making me like ashy, kind of ghostly looking. So that's not a good look. Okay, never ladies, never. So I went back and I got this one, which is number 72, and this is just too red. You guys will see in the demo right here that it's just too red for me. I blended it out. It still looks really nice, but it just was too red. After I completed my whole entire face, I recorded a couple videos, and then I looked back at the videos and they were horrible because all you could see was this just like jumping out at you, okay? Like red Oompa Loompa, okay? And I know it wasn't my camera because I'm filming with the good camera today, so I know that this is giving me like the accurate of how the foundation looks on my face. So I was really disappointed because I really like the way this applies. So for pros for me with this foundation would be, I like the fact that it's full coverage, because I love me a good full coverage foundation. Even though I don't have a lot to cover on my face, you can't beat a good cake face. Like, not the bad kind, but the good cake face, you just can't beat it. The 24-hour wear, I can say that it does last a long time, because I had this foundation on for quite a while with filming and doing different stuff in the house, and then I came back to edit videos, and that's when I realized that it was just not gonna work. So I can tell you that this foundation does last a pretty good amount of time, but 24 hours, I wouldn't tell you if it was 24 hours, because I would never wear makeup for 24 hours unless I must have been on a road trip and I did my makeup and then we went for a 14-hour drive or something. But 24 hours with makeup, I start, yeah, after 8 hours I'm ready to wash my face. So I couldn't tell you that. The fragrance free, I didn't really smell anything, and of course I do feel like it's definitely oil free. The matte finish, like I said, and the transfer resistant, I did still see a little bit coming off on my fingers. I can really say that for the amount of money this is like a mid-range price foundation, because my Lancome here is about $50. I think like $40 to $50, and this is like in between about $34. It's not a bad price range at all for foundation. The other thing that I like is that I like that it has a pump, and I like the way that this package is. You will end up using all your product in this package, because as you pump, the little thing moves up and it just pushes all the foundation out. So that's another good thing about this. I really love the package of the Kat Von D. Like, I really love her style and her taste and her and you can tell that she kind of was into this designing of the packaging, because it's really something that's like rocker chic, like the tattoo look of the roses. It's really gorgeous. But overall the foundation just wasn't for me. And there's one more shade that I would like to try, which is number 68, but if I gotta order it online and do all this hunting and looking for it, then I really don't want it, because I'm a person who, I like instant gratification, and if I can't get instant gratification like when I go buy something, then I don't want it. I know, weird, but I don't like ordering offline. I'm so weird. I like to go to the store, get my stuff, come home and play, not wait for it in the mail. So that's the only thing I could say about this foundation. But if you guys can find a color that you like or a shade, I really do highly recommend that you guys go out and try this foundation, because I really do love it. I just hate that the color is off. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the concealer. And I've been using this concealer since the summertime, I want to say. I picked up this concealer because I needed a new concealer for under my eyes to highlight, and I got the color Deep 34, and it says it's a Lock It Tattoo concealer. And the thing that I like about this is it's a little squeezy tube, and it's very, very thick in consistency. But the one thing that I do like about it is that because it's so thick in consistency that you only need just a little bit of this. I mean, this thing will last you a long time. I have a ton of product in this thing left, and I've been using it for months now. And also, let's see, you get 0.58 ounces in here, so it's not bad. And this concealer is about $25. Now this is the most expensive concealer I've ever freaking bought, because the MAC one is like about 19, and the little pot maybe less than 20, but this is like $25. So this, but it's well worth it for the price because of how long I've been using this. I'm pretty sure I won't be out of this maybe till about next summer, because literally I only need just a little bit for under my eyes, for like down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin area. That's if on a good day, if I highlight all those areas. But I know I usually just highlight under my eyes, and it's it doesn't crease on me. It sets very well underneath my Ben Nye Camel powder, really, really well. I like the way it just kind of sets on my skin. And one thing I like to apply this with, I like to apply it with my finger, and the warmness from your fingers kind of just blend in, like it helps melt the concealer down a little bit. So I think skin to skin contact is really good, and you kind of just pat it and rub it under your eye. And then to finish it off, I like to use my little beauty blender here and just kind of blend it all together and make it seamless and flawless, and it looks amazing. There's nothing bad that I can say about this concealer at all. I don't have any cons about it at all. I really do just love this concealer. Okay, so the last of the product line that I want to show you guys is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo powder foundation. And you can use this powder foundation wet or dry. It is a full coverage foundation, so I would say if you bought this and this, I would not wear these two together. I did apply them together in the video clip just to show you guys that how it looks together, but you will be full on caked face, okay? Because this is a full coverage foundation powder, and it covers very, very well. Excuse me, I like to use this when I'm using my CoverGirl Fabulous foundation, which is what I have on now, or like if I'm using like a tinted moisturizer like my BB cream or something, I like to use this on top. It is again a matte powder, and let me just show you guys how. First of all, I love the packaging. It's very, very girly, very rocker chic, love it. And then when you open it up, it has a mirror on one side. I'm not gonna blind you guys, but here's the mirror, and then here's the powder. And I did get this color in Deep 72, which for me on the skin tone with the powder, it's not too deep, and as you guys can see, it's a very nice shade here for my skin tone, and as you can see, it just kind of blends into my skin. So I really do like this foundation powder. It goes on really, really well. And also when you open it up, it also has a little thing in here, and then it has where you could put your sponge. Okay, and this is almost like mirror like as well. So basically you get two mirrors in one because of the way this looks. So I really, really do love this powder. Again, I have nothing bad to say about it. Now, have I used it wet? No, because I'm not a person who likes to use foundation powders wet. For all that case, I might as well put on a liquid foundation and throw my powder on top. If I do want to shear this out a little bit and not use it so heavy, I will change the brushes that I use. For example, in the video, I use my elf flat top brush, but if I don't want to use it heavy-handed, I will use this brush, which is just a brush I got from Walmart, and kind of just dust it on, because this is so fluffy that it will just kind of place the powder on your face, but not heavily. So I'll use some type of brush like that. What else can I tell you guys about this foundation powder? Oh yeah, for the liquid foundation, if I were to use a powder, I probably would use like my, let me grab it, my Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder, just because it's a little bit more finely milled than the Kat Von D, and it will kind of not be so heavy on the face. Or you could use MAC, what is it called? The MAC mineralized skin finish over your face for a setting powder, because for me, even though you don't need a setting powder for this foundation, so they say, for me, I always love to set my foundation, liquid foundation, with a powder. I don't care if it dries matte, I'm still gonna put a powder on top. I'm a very oily girl, so that's just me. Another thing is that if you wore that foundation, I wouldn't set my foundation with this, like I said, but I would use this powder for touch-ups throughout the day. That would be really good if you are very oily and want to touch up. This product line is great for people who have oily skin or combination to oily skin. I'm very, very oily in my T-zone, but I do notice that I do get dry patches on my cheeks sometimes, so I have combination to oily skin. And the other thing is, always prime your face before you apply foundation, no matter whether it's matte, it's long lasting, whatever the case is. I always prep my face how I normally do with any other product. Whether I'm using a BB cream, I still use a foundation primer. If I'm using a regular foundation, I still use a foundation primer. So these are the things that I want to share with you guys. Overall, for the product line, I can say that I absolutely love Kat Von D. I'm just really upset that I couldn't find in the liquid something that I loved, or something that worked with my skin tone. It was either too yellow or too red, and a lot of the shades were under the yellow kind of beige tone, and then a lot of them were under like the pink and the red. I have not found a happy medium. If I do find a happy medium, I will come back and do a full face routine for you guys with this foundation. But other than that, overall, the entire line I love. Just kind of was upset about the foundation, so definitely check it out. If you guys want to try it out, I definitely recommend it, and let me know how you guys feel about it. If you tried it, your thoughts and stuff like that, just drop it down below, or send me a link to one of your videos, because I would love to watch. And like I always say, gems, it's not about how much it costs, it's how you apply it. So keep doing your thing and stay beautylicious. See you guys.